Hey guys, it's me, Lillian Medium. How are you guys? We're going to talk about signs of spiritual awakening. Everyone starts to feel at some point when they're going through a spiritual awakening, which to me, if I could define what that is, it's your soul saying, hey, listen, you are not walking or aligned with where you should be and what your soul wants to do. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's your career and that you have to have a career change. It means, are you living your beauty? Are you walking your beauty? Are you helping the world be a better place? We all came here to help the world be a better place. We are each that important. We really truly are. And sometimes when we're going through hurts and pains, it brings us into this very deep place within ourselves where we start to question, like, why would I help anybody else if I'm pretty jacked up myself? Why would I help someone else? Well, that's exactly what this is about. You're having your human experience, but in a spiritual awakening, you start to realize that you also have a spiritual existence and a spiritual body. And that spiritual body starts to speak through your faculties. You start to feel things, hear things, see things, or know you want to say things to people. And when I'm saying feel things, you're feeling them here in your solar plexus, in your stomach area where your nervous system is. That is where you receive information. Like, you could be somewhere and all of a sudden you're realizing that there's patterns where when you're around people that you want to say something, you're going to be all right, you're going to be okay. I just felt I needed to say that to you. I just felt that I needed to give you a hug. Those are coming from feelings that you're picking up intuitively. Your soul is saying, we're ready. Look at the ability of the spirit. We all have a spirit body. No one is better than someone else. Some of us came here with sensitivity to feeling our spirit bodies, but we all have them. We all have the ability to do so. It's our free will that will lead us to how far we will use our spirit body and how we will learn to understand our spirit body. When we're using our faculties, which is our clear feeling, hearing, seeing, and knowing, normally that starts to happen organically when you're somebody that needs to work with the spirit world and or work with the spirit of those that are living. Psychic work is where you're tapping into someone's spirit that's still here. That spirit is connected to the physical body, and you're picking up sadness, or you're picking up that you have to say kind words to that person because you're using your intuition and you're picking up on energetic impressions in their spirit body, things that exist, thoughts, emotions, and experiences, and you're just acting on that. When your soul's ready to work at that capacity, it starts to happen a great deal. You start to feel more. Then we have our hearing. So it's our inner hearing. It's not like you're hearing me, but it's an inner hearing. A lot of times when it starts to happen, it kind of feels like it's coming from the back of your head, and or when you're getting up in the morning, it's like you hear, you're gonna have a good day today, or call your mom today, or play this number today, give me the lottery numbers. I wish it was that easy, but those are examples, right? You'll start to hear things with your inner hearing, your spiritual ears. Okay, then we have our clairvoyance. So this is your clairsentience, which is clear feeling. This is your clairaudience, which is your clear hearing, and then this is your clairvoyance, which is your clear seeing. But you're not seeing with your physical eyes, you're seeing with your spiritual eye, which is connected to your third eye chakra. And by the way, each of these faculties, these clairs, are connected to your chakras. Your clear feeling is connected to your solar plexus, your clear hearing is connected to your throat chakra, and your clairvoyance is connected to your third eye. Okay, so this it brings imagery to you. So it's the same place that you imagine, it's the same place that you dream, but you start to experience these things during the day. It's kind of like, why did I see that? What's that about, right? And then last but not least, you have your clear cognizance. So when you're feeling, hearing, and seeing are going at the same time, you want to say. You start to feel like you want to say, I want to experience this, I want to do this, or I feel like have you experienced this? Have you been there? Because I just felt like I want to talk about hamburger. Oh my god, I just did hamburgers. I made hamburgers. I just had the best hamburger ever, and I was craving it. Sometimes people, you're on the same wavelength as a person. You start to experience that where they call you and you're like, okay, that's weird, I was just thinking about you. And that's because when they thought to call you, you guys got on the same wavelength. That brainwave met with yours, and you guys were on the same brainwave, and that's why you were able to have that person's name or that thought come to your mind. So again, when we're using our faculties, which is our feeling, hearing, seeing, and knowing, those are called our clairs. Okay, so if you're someone that is starting to experience sensitivity, feeling like you want to tell people things from feelings you're getting, or you hear something and then you repeat it, but you're like, okay, why did I just do that? It didn't come from my conscious mind. That's the first sign that you're going through an awakening, that you're receiving and you're to give it. So when you receive information that you hear and you deliver it, it kind of fades away, right? Because if it's not coming from your conscious mind, there's no mental note there for you to go back to. It just was a feeling and you heard it and you said it and they were like, oh my God, okay, that's crazy. All right. Imagery. You might see imagery and it might be exactly what you're seeing that you need to deliver. Or with imagery, it might be symbolic. Like, okay, I saw apple. That to me means the apple of my eye. Would you understand there's someone that passed away that was the apple of your eye? Something so simple but so deep can touch someone. And when you begin to experience this, it'll start to be consistent with that these things are happening to you. And that's how you know that you're going through an awakening, okay? Because as you experience these things, your faculties are getting stronger, feeling, hearing, seeing, and knowing. And as they're getting stronger, you're starting to begin to become aware of how each clair feels when you're receiving from that particular faculty, right? Feeling, hearing, seeing, and knowing. So I hope that this helps you guys. Again, the claircognizance is connected to your crown chakra. So as I mentioned, guys, if you want to strengthen this, if you are aware that you're going through an awakening, and you want to strengthen what you're experiencing, you can work with the frequencies of the chakras connected to each one. So let's begin with clear feeling. You can listen to 520 hertz. There's many videos on YouTube that you can listen to. Okay, and that will trigger that frequency here in your stomach area, the clear feeling, right? So what I suggest is you do the solar plexus, what I call the solar plexus prescription, for 7 days. Strengthen that area, 528 hertz. Listen to the frequency and also attune your water. How do you attune your water? You put your water next to Bluetooth speaker while it's playing 528 hertz, and after 15 minutes, guess what? That water takes on the memory of that hertz. Drink it for 7 days. Boom. Now go to the second faculty, which is your clear hearing. That's connected to your throat chakra, and that vibrates at a 741 hertz. Listen to 741 hertz once a day for 7 days and drink the water. Attune your water and drink the water. Let's go on to the next one. That's our clear seeing. That's connected to your third eye, and that vibrates at 852 hertz. Listen to it and attune your water and drink it. Then you would do the same with your crown chakra. That's 936 hertz, and that's connected to, obviously, right, the clear knowing. You just know you want to say, thoughts are dropping in. Listen to 936 hertz and attune your water. After you've done all four, then sit and just let things happen organically. But when you're taking the time to focus on one a day for 7 days, you're going to gain the awareness of how it feels to receive from them. Once you gain that awareness, you'll be able to identify, oh, I'm feeling this. Now I know how this feels when I'm receiving, right? When I'm receiving, not perceiving, I'm perceiving from my conscious mind, or I'm receiving from my no mind. I call it mind and no mind. Mind is conscious and subconscious is no mind, right? Because it's not coming from our mind. We're just receiving this information through our emotional mind. All right. So I hope this helps, guys. If you're going through some spiritual awakening and you want to do something to kind of strengthen and understand it, this is something that you can do. Don't be afraid to walk on grass barefoot, lean your tree, if that's something that you're guided to. Love yourself, be yourself, and understand yourself. If your soul is speaking, bye for now.